Hey everyone, this is JC. I'm the author of the in-app purchase plugin for Cordova, and I will record a series of small videos demoing the implementation of different features related to in-app purchases. So this first video is gonna be like some initial setup. I'm gonna show like what's gonna be our demo project like, and maybe implement a first feature. My goal is not to go over 10 minutes or something, so for each video. So let's keep it short, and I'm gonna introduce you to this project. So this is my screen. I just started a new Cordova project. This is like a pretty empty index.html, and it includes some CSS from skeleton.css. It's just like to have not so crappy styling, and the index.js is an empty file for now. Our project has plugin the purchase plugin installed, version 9, and network information plugin, which is like recommended to use together with this one. It's not necessary, but it makes like checking for App Store availability more real time. So let's go. Yeah, the project has the iOS platform set up. My Xcode project is open already, and so you see like some stuff we need to do manually generally. Set up the team, so my team for Vea, and you might also have to enable the in-app purchase capability from here. So normally the Starkick framework is linked with the application, and but this you need to add this feature to your app ID, and it's gonna do it automatically for you. So better do it from Xcode. It's just easier. I built the app once, and it does work. So let's not waste more time and jump into the kind of framework for application. I'm not gonna use any library like either React or Vue or Angular or whatever. I'm just gonna do everything by pure JavaScript, and so we're gonna have some like preparatory work. We want a global state for application, and in this state we want to know which it's the current page, so it's gonna go for the like home page for now, and we want a function to update the state. And this function is gonna take some attributes, and we're gonna assign those attributes to the state. So this is how we do it. And we want a function that's gonna re-render auto screen. So we're gonna call this function render, and this function is not gonna do anything for now, and every time the state is changed, we're gonna re-render the screen. Okay. Important, we want some pages, so let's make a pages variable. In here we're gonna have a home page. It's just a function that's supposed to return some HTML, so we're gonna return home, doesn't matter, and our render function is gonna have to go to the page from the current page, so state.page. So this returns one of those functions, though obviously the home function for now, and we call it. It's gonna return some HTML, and then we want to put this HTML content into our body. So const body equals document dot get elements by tag name body, and this is the first result because there is only one body. Body dot inner HTML equals HTML I mean, I could even squeeze a bit of that, but it's okay. And yeah, we're good to go. I think we want to have some function to change the current page. So we're gonna create open page, and it takes the page we want to open, and this is gonna do set state page to page. So we can use this notation. What else? So we want initially to open the home page. So let's do that. I mean, it's a bit redundant with that, but yeah. Maybe it's better to start with no seal here. This is like gonna answer, we're gonna do a set state, and set state is gonna set the page attribute and call the render function. So here we're gonna have our home page, and something else we want to do, because it's a Cordova application, we want to listen to the device ready. So we want to add an event listener for the device ready event and call our some code from here. Plugins are not available until device ready is triggered. So everything we want to do that's gonna need some plugin has to be done after device ready. So probably everything that's gonna be using the in-app purchase code is gonna be inside of this function. Yeah, let's put this here. What I want to do now is just check that we can change from one page to the other. So I'm gonna do some more pages. We want like maybe have a account page. So it's gonna describe what kind of product the user possess. And let's make our home page a bit more interesting. So I think all of our pages are gonna have a common layout. So I'm gonna make a layout function that takes some titles and content and put this in the DOM, like return some more complex HTML. So I'm gonna return from here div class equals container. This is from skeleton.css, and maybe here we're gonna add some padding in the top, because there is the status bar. We want to not to overlap with the content. And here we're gonna put a row, div class equals row, and in it we're gonna put the title, title, closing this, closing the div, another div, another row, and in here the content, which has to be some HTML. No escaping, it's just a demo app. Good. And so now maybe our home page is gonna return a layout with home as a title, and add a content. We want a button to switch to the account. Button, on click, open page, and account, our account page. Okay, I will use different. All right, and close this account / button. Good. For our account page, it's gonna be quite similar, so I'm just gonna copy paste all of that, and a button to go back to home. So that's our framework. Let's try it. So I'm gonna build. I'm gonna prepare. Cordova Prepare is gonna copy all my HTML and CS and JavaScript files to the Xcode project. When it's done, I'm opening the Xcode project, and I want to run on my own device, which is normally plugged to the computer. And I run on my device. Okay, it's installed, and I can see my home page, account. I can click on account, goes to the account page, back to home, goes back to the home page. So that's our framework for the application. I'm gonna stop this video right here, and in the next video we're gonna start a new page. We're gonna call it the store, where we can see our product and purchase the product. So that's gonna be for the next video. Hope you'll enjoy the series, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.